we should be good now. I swear I thought I did that, but clearly not. So this should be close enough. Let me just back up like this so
I'll do
I'm
my
not too
best.
close to my space bar. Alright, there we go. There we go. This should be better now. Oh crap, I almost forgot. I was trying to go too fast. This is a reset list now. It's just I can't have distractions. Distractions need to be off. Alright. Fine. Reset list out of Snowy. Wow. Once I get that far, I'm usually really hesitant to reset. I need to stop that though. I'm gonna try to work on that today though. Having one reset list allows me to follow through with my reset list routine, but after that point, I gotta make sure I'm doing it right.
No problem. We got the moves, eh, Jak? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful?
Okay, I had to
My
fix
darn
it.
green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out. Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Okay, that was weird. Okay though. Nah. Slower than I would like. It's okay. Fine. There we go. That's cleaner. Yeah, that was bad.
What do you have in the basket?
Alright.
Nothing to talk about.
Cleaner.
Damn monster.
Not at 2 in stream.
Took a bite out of me this
Yeah, I try to get on earlier on the weekends. But hey, Zoe.
What I try. I can't seem to catch a single fish in this river.
Woo! Maybe it's your breath.
You think you can do better? Try scooping up river fish with a tiny net. I'll give you a power set. If you can catch 200 pounds of them critters.
Tomorrow we'll be getting on a lot earlier because I gotta fit in more. But I know that most people don't, not everyone wants to see casual stuff.
There are two types of good fish to catch.
But yeah, I'm gonna try
1
with
pound
the speedrun
fishies
days. But tonight I'm
to
actually
5
thinking of
pound
staying up
fishies.
past my
If
my
you miss
curfew.
20 pounds of
Is
good
that-
fish,
I don't know if I
then
call it a
I'm gonna
curfew.
take me net back from you.
Breaking my
There are
routine a little bit,
poisonous
I guess.
eels in
So
this
if
river.
I feel up to it and I can do runs
Even
that
on
long,
one of them boogers,
I can
and
try
you'll
to stay up
poison the whole
a little bit
darn
later.
catch.
Maybe I can even take breaks in between. Put some music on. Of course, you don't have to stick around that long.
Here comes a big one.
I'm considering it today. Because I want to try and really work on my mentality. So if I do a lot of runs, whether I'm just doing bad or not, I think that would be really helpful. But it's not something I feel like we'll see how I feel. first one's gonna be resetless. The first one before Zoe got here was, you know, just bad. I'm not gonna count that one. My phone was distracting. But now, we're good. So now, we're gonna have a true reset list. And then after that, I'm gonna start trying to force myself to reset once the run is gone. I need to start getting better at figuring out when that is. So I have to actually start working on that skill. And forcing myself to reset runs that are just gone.
Hold steady! You're almost there.
Oof. I didn't think I was gonna get that fish. Interesting. Sometimes I can get fish that I'm not expecting I can get.
Here comes a big one. You did
That was
it!
actually not a bad
You
fish.
got 200 pounds of fish. Not bad for a couple of landlubbers. Here's the power cell I promised. And you can use my.
Yeah, every time Zoe says howdy, I think of, I honestly think of the Outrag Yeehaw. Oh no, not the backward boosted. Oh no. Ah, we're just gonna punch. Nice. Wow, I completely dodged that lurker. I don't think that's ever happened. Okay, that's gonna be my new strat for that part. I'm gonna go do it like that. Seems to work better for me too. Pretty nice fish, yeah. Backward boosted made me waste a few seconds there, but it's okay. Didn't mean to grab the ledge there, but it's okay. Oof, thought he was gonna get me there. That lurker, if my timing's bad, that lurker sometimes hits me. I need to be careful with that. We're gonna try to grab this eco here. There we go. We're gonna get bit by the fish. We still grab the eco, but I don't want to take a hit there. I was looking at the eco so much that I missed that I wasn't paying attention to the piranha in there. I think that's a piranha. Wow, I need to have a spin there. Just keep spinning. Oh no. Oh, ledge grab there. Alrighties. So bad that we're just gonna do a backup instead. Okay, I'm getting better at that. If the movement breaks, I kind of know how to fix it, which is good. Spacing's getting better, that means. So that's good. This used to be a really big trouble spot for me in Hundo for some reason. Positive things. Oh, nope. Spacing was off. Readjust. Keep going. I'm not going for it. I don't care. Can this guy die? I mean, not have spikes? What the heck? There we go. Getting faster with that second phase. Oh, too early. God. That's not good. That was bad timing there. Just a little bit longer there, and would have been okay. Gotta be really careful not to hit this blue eco crate over here. Or not a blue eco, dark eco crate. Should I do that strat where I take a death here? I don't like it as much. All right. Hey Trove, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully France was, I don't know if you're still in France, but hopefully France went well for you. Or your trip to France. My movement is improving now, aside from little mistakes here and there, but like that backward boosted. I'm just happy to see my hub 1 movement improving. Slowly and steadily, I feel like I'm going to start gaining consistency with my movement in hub 1, and then I can really start working on the movement in the other hubs a bit more. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. What was amazing about it? Feel free to share if you wish, but you don't have to. Can I get it still? No, I can't. Yikes. I gotta get better at timing that, Ah, yes. Okay, I like the speed there. God, the hero is amazing now. I always wanted to go to France. The weather was high, I was 30 degrees all week with clear blue skies. Nice. Oof. Seriously thought that wasn't gonna make it. I never went that far right before. That was scary. Thank you for being over there. I love it, Bone Lurker. Be far away from me, please, every time. The weather is the only good thing in France. Jeez, Gunduck. Did you explain what you have against France? I don't remember what it is. Oh, I guess it's just boring because you live there. Oh, crap. What the heck? I didn't mean to ground pound again there. That was weird. Yikes, that was odd. The invincibility frames here are such a big deal. Their food is good sometimes. I always wanted to try their food. That's one of the things I really wanted to try, because I don't think I've ever been to like a French restaurant before. I was actually curious to try that. What have you been getting up to? Assuming you're talking to me. Not much. Been pretty productive as of recently. And yeah, it's been going well. If I'm productive, I'm usually pretty happy and upbeat. I love a croissant, to be honest, and they make them better. I don't know what you were saying, Gunduk. I don't know how to pronounce that. French croissants suck. Oh my gosh, Gunduk. Oh crap, what was I doing? I was going Hundo route. Frick! Stop! It's okay though. It's okay. Still have tons of room for time save, so we're good. Get these orders fast. I missed some. Doesn't matter. Just go. I don't know. Really? That's interesting, Gunduck. You know, like those types of things that people say it's just something for like tourists? Is that basically what that is? It's something that tourists want to look at, but it's not really that big of a deal to people there or something like that. Which I get it. It was not fun getting back though. We hit a congestion on the motorway for up to 5 hours. Oh, sorry, I missed that part. Now I see what you're saying. Congestions are the worst. Yeah, they're not too enjoyable. What do you mean? I've been in cars. Yes. It's like one of the best things to get. It feels so good. It's so minor, but it feels so good to get. We missed that though. Spacing was a little bit off there. Weird, because it didn't seem like it was. I guess it was. Let's grab these extra orbs. Can't hurt us to grab them. I thought a bunch of rich people donated to have it reconstructed. I'm sorry, but that just sounded so funny to me. I know you didn't mean it that way. That's not gonna make it. There we go. Second try. Oh my god, please make that. Please make it. That was higher than it's supposed to be. Just a little bit higher. Didn't hit. What do you mean? Do I know what congestion is? I honestly don't know what you mean. Grove. Wow, what the heck? That was the fastest bird ever. Is it? Maybe not. Oops. That bonk. The ferry got delayed due to strong winds. Oh yeah, that sucks. I always wanted to ride one of those. I've never rode one. Or ridden one. Just like riding a boat. I don't know, maybe I did ride something like that, but I think it was like when oh, that was terrible. I think it was like when I was super young on like a vacation to some other state. But I don't know if it was a ferry. I don't know what it was, to be honest. It was a long time ago. Long time ago. Okay. Wasn't a deep enough punch. Little movement mistakes. Interesting. Nice. Aside from that bonk, that was nice. Did he die? Oh, he didn't die. Okay.
Good job. Now meet me down here by the egg. Oh my.
You don't. The sickness you get on ferries are really, really bad. They're worse than a boat. Worse than a bolt. Yeah, sorry.
No!
Not everyone gets... I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not an on-the-water type of person. So, like, any instances where I was on water, on a boat or ferry, whatever the heck it was, I'm not really enjoying myself too much. But I don't think I get seasick. Because there was, like, whatever we were on, we went out pretty far to, like, look at, like, something. And and everyone, like, my parents were concerned that, like, me and my sister would get sick. So they're trying to be like, let us know if you get sick. But, like, I wasn't sick, I didn't get sick, and we both felt fine. So I don't think I just think I might be one of those people that don't get seasick. I just don't care for being on the sea. I just don't really enjoy it.
Precisely.
I have a fear of open water. So I don't enjoy being on boats or anything like that. But I don't get sick on them. Fortunately, that would have made it worse. Not really a water type of person. Pool water, though, that's different. But open water, nah.
Oh, you really are the best. Here, take this power cell. I won't need it now that I have my inspiration.
I appreciate that, thought gun duct. But, just gonna keep trying to have fun. I'm really happy to see how consistent my, my movement for Hub 1 has been getting. I didn't think that it would start paying off, but it really has, so I'm really happy about that. It just goes to show me how much time save I have in Hub 1 alone. So I feel like if I start working on my movement for the other hubs as well, I can maybe make up some extra time save that I'm not foreseeing.
Great.
Yet, because I mainly focus Hub 1, because I know my Hub 1s were always bad, but lately my Hub 1s have been green all the way through, but I lose time with little movement mistakes, and it helps me realize, like, how important movement is. So, like, that backwards boosted, going towards, after fisherman took a big chunk of time away. Like, little mistakes like that just take a lot of time and add up over time. And seeing how good my movement has gotten, in addition to the mistakes, has been really helpful. It's horrible. Seasickness is the worst. The ferry moves the floor and the ferry stays still. The floor moves and the ferry stays still. Yeah, that's what causes the seasickness, yeah. Because you don't feel like you're stable on the surface that you're on. But I think what we were on kind of did that. I don't remember. It was such a long time ago. Like a really old vacation I went on with family, so I don't remember the details too much. But I mean, props to you, because I wouldn't be going on any ferry nowadays. Like, I'm over that. It's cool, but it's something I always wanted to do just to be able to do it, but when I think about it, like how I don't like open water and like I'm not into that. So I wouldn't really enjoy it myself. And like cruises, like stuff like that is like a big no-no for me. A big nope. A big old nope. Okay, we're okay with orbs. Getting a little bit better at that as well. Alright, fine. We're not doing a roll jump there. My finger has to be on this roll jump on my L1 button. I know a lot of people roll jump with R1, but for me it's L1. I have to be really good on that button for that to work properly. Oh no. Oh, okay, it's fine. Sometimes it can take longer than that. It didn't take that long, but that's gonna waste me some time right there. I remember the last time that wasted me a decent amount of time. I prefer L1 for roll. Oh, okay. It's cool to hear. I think like Mike was talking about this recently, saying that like a lot of the new runners use L1. And a lot of like the older people really like R1. The thing is, I hold my controller and claw, so I could do R1, but it would feel I'd be doing R1 with my middle finger.
Here is another power cell for you.
Oh, L1 has always been more popular? Oh, okay. I don't know, I saw people talking about like which buttons they use for what in like the Jak server once, and everyone was making a big deal about using R1 for rolls, and I was like, oh crap. That's definitely not me. Claw grip. Yeah, for me, the claw grip that I'm using, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right to use my middle finger for R1 as much. Okay, Trove, it's not easy to read what you said right now, because I'm in like a level I need to focus on. If it's still available to me, what you can do is try to post it again. I'll give you that ability. I'll give you that option. I've been messing this up lately. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay. It's okay. Just keep going. I will definitely try to catch up in chat. Just need to focus here. I don't know why, but the zoomer levels need my focus the most. But I will catch up, I promise. I'm actually generally interested in that topic. When I played, there were like 3 top people who use R1, I think. It really doesn't matter, though. It really doesn't matter, which is why I don't really let it bother me, but I just noticed, like, everyone was acting like R1 would give them, like, special powers. And I was like, uh-oh. So if you use claw grip, do you press buttons with the back of your nails? So I use claw grip. Not for these vehicle moments is when I use the regular grip. I switch between them depending on what I'm doing. But like for everything else, I use claw, and basically I press all of the like X, square, all those buttons with my index finger. Special powers. And to me, it feels really good. So I do that. The fairy, hard to explain it. Hopefully I explained that well for you, Gundug. Maybe that's why you're making that face. I don't know. Or those emotes. The fairy has breast on it, and I don't understand why you would eat on a fairy when you get really sick due to seasickness. Oh, okay. I don't know. Like I said, like, I know the one we were on did not have food. But some people don't get seasick, so that's probably why. And some people get hungry on their boat. Or whatever you want to call it, ferry. Some people get hungry. Are you saying that because of what I said, Zoe? I mean, I'm pretty sure no one was acting like that. I'm just over-exaggerating it, but I felt like people were acting like it was, like, really messed up to use L1, but I'm pretty sure everyone was just joking. So, it's not that serious if you took that the wrong way. I don't know. It's hard for me to interpret text properly. Get out of here, bug. Frick. Nah, it's memes. Oh, okay. But yeah, I press everything with my index finger, and I do a lot of swiping with my index finger to do a lot of the tricks that we do in this game. But when I'm with my vehicles, so like the zoomer levels, I switch, which is why I feel like I'm not as comfortable with those, because I'm using a grip that I'm not as comfortable with. But I try my best. I want to get comfortable with both of them so that I can switch between them really fluidly. So that's my goal. The crossing was very rough coming back, Grant. Oh, okay, well, I'm glad you made it back and everything's going well. I can't. I need to wait. I know I didn't actually need to wait, but... Oh no. see. Oh, I couldn't see. Oh, I get so scared when I can't see for puzzle skip. Well, I appreciate that, troll. Okay, we can die now. Grab these orbs. Can we make... Ah, no, we can't. No, we can't. Don't some people just take the hit there? Push my camera all the way out. Yes, I need to delay my X presses. That's why those have been going wrong.
Precisely.
Delay my X press. You can't spam any of the buttons in this game because your inputs would just get eaten. It's very particular in that way. I need to not forget that when I'm trying to get through skips. Sometimes I just start like spamming all my button presses. Unfortunately, that was slow, but this should be okay. Did I get that checkpoint? Oh, okay, I did. I couldn't remember if I did. Thankfully, I did. Okay, out of my way. I'm gonna try to do a lot of runs today. I have plans to stay up as late as I possibly can and how long I can possibly do runs. I'm trying to work on my mentality so the more runs I can get myself to do without like getting like putting too much pressure on myself, the better. So I'm really trying to work on that. Actually, want to be. So yes, I'm definitely trying to work on doing more runs. I didn't want to grab that. It's okay. Where's Rye? Is she in that chair? Oh, okay. I'm trying to make sure I don't hit my cat. Get out of here, bug. Frick. Frick you, bug. Yeah, it's alright, Ron. Press start. I have to tell myself that because I often forget. I start trying to go do hundo stuff. Alright. See how Boggy goes today. We have a lot of time to try to get Boggy right. I'm not beating any more records. It's not really a goal of mine either. In my personal opinion, I don't think that that's a healthy mindset to have. Wow, okay. I'm so glad that worked. But, I mean, other people feel differently, but in my opinion, I don't want to be concerned about beating world records. I just want to keep improving and enjoy myself along the way. That's what I'm trying to work on, getting that mentality back. I mean, I never really thought of beating world records, but I definitely want to... Oh, freak! I forgot to fix my, I forgot to fix those splits, so they're going to be off again. They're going to be off for you guys, unfortunately. Okay, none of them came out. That's good. But yeah, my goal is to just, you know, make progress, enjoy myself. Okay, I'm gonna start going to the edge over there. The rat seems to struggle going that way. Wow. The spinning momentum literally pushed me over there. Interesting. I'm gonna be cautious about that. Got more than I need, but it's okay. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt to have a lot of orbs. Probably gonna do that faster, but I'm trying to not. Out of the way, bug. I think I do this first now, right? I switched it. But it's gonna show me losing time. I don't know if I'm actually losing that much time or not. I need to fix these splits, actually. Get out of here, bug. God damn. Bug! Won't leave me alone. Whew. So, these splits are going to be very bad right now, unfortunately. I wish I could fix that, but I can't while I'm in a run. I will try to fix that afterwards, though. That's unfortunate. Because it's going to be really bad and off. Unless I really did lose that much time, but I don't think I did. I think that's just wrong.
Precisely.
No. Oh. Okay, I gotta be careful. He has more timing to get to me now. Bless you. He has way more timing to get to me now. So I gotta be careful with that because he's gonna be coming already early on. Need to fix my neck right there. Oh, arthritis is fun. Play that super safe. Trying to keep this extra health. I need to not always come over here with such low health, but should have made it. Now I'm gonna have to be really, really, really cautious. I'm gonna just play it really safe. We're just gonna play it safe. Play it safe. Spin. There you go. Don't shoot anything. Just keep rolling. Keep rolling. Wow, voice crack. Nice voice crack. Oh, I saw the rainbow. I don't know what that's. I probably waited too long there. I think that's the rainbow Zoe was talking about last time. That was a good bogey. If you looked at the sky right above that, when I did the deload, the sky turns to like a rainbow before everything goes black. I didn't notice it last time, but I did this time. It's at the top of the screen. If you wanted to look back at it. Yeah, I didn't notice it last time either. Like for instance, right now I switch back to normal grip, but usually when I get out of here. Thank you, Roser, for the follow. I feel like I recognize that name in the Jak community, but I could be completely wrong, so I don't want to. I apologize if I'm like horribly off, but thank you for the follow. You don't have to talk or anything. Just want to make sure I say thank you. OG Jak Runner, don't worry. Oh, okay, okay. I had a feeling I recognized that name. But thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for the follow. Oh my god.
Precisely.
Wow. That was like, that felt so good. Even if I, no, don't. No, why? Why am I choking this? It's okay. There we go. Okay. Scoutfly, really? Come on now. You know you want me to pick you up. I actually like that name, Roger. Now, can't really guarantee what's gonna happen over here, but, I'm gonna say that I'm really happy with where the run, how the run got here. I'm really happy with that. So that feels good. I'm gonna say that. That's all I can say. Okay. This isn't ideal either. Oh, okay. That's gonna happen. I don't know if it's better to die or can you go back? Is it easy to go back? Unlisted strats. Well, I mean, it works. And since I kept choking that part, instead of trying it again, I thought I'd just, you know, just try to go for it that way. Avoid the choke! In any way possible. Oh, really? I did not know that, Rouser. Thank you so much for telling me that. I actually didn't think you could reach it. Well, thank you, because I will be doing that from now on. Oh, that was bad. When that happens again. It doesn't happen often, it usually happens when I'm choking, but if it were to happen, I will keep that in mind. So the blue platform. Okay. That's not ideal. It's okay. This fruit fly is just flying all around me like this right now. Oh, they're such a pain. They're so hard to get rid of, and they just won't leave you alone. Do you mind noting what Rouser just said for me, Whip? If you can. Okay, watch out for a snowball. You hear Whip's keyboard? Seriously? Dang, this mic's picking up way too much. That should not be happening. I didn't think that it would actually pick this up. They know you're streaming, so they want to watch your stream, or won't watch your stream. Right? Oh, frick. It's not easy to do that right now. No, frick you, platform. Frick you! Oh no, okay. I was almost a little bit too far forward, but it still worked. Odd. Alright. I'll take it. Am I in it? No, not yet. Not completely. No! Oh my god, no. What if I load it? Where did it put me? Dude, why? I literally practiced that, and it still happens. Frick. Oh well. Luckily with my route though, I can still oh my god, where the heck oh, okay, that was so odd. I got literally stuck in the rock. I can come and just come back over here. So that's basically where I go anyway, but that's unfortunate. I mean, honestly, I'm surprised that of all things that could have broke, that broke. But everything else was okay. So that's good. The things that I was actually really afraid of went well. I think maybe I'm pressing too much forward doing that. Because I used to never really have that happen anymore, but I notice it's creeping back on me, so I gotta start analyzing what's causing that. So that's okay. Everything else can still go okay. I don't know if I can PB anymore, but I still want to make this run good to try and learn my lesson, my mentality lesson, which is, you know, just keep going. If you mess up, you mess up. It sucks, but I'll be a better runner in the end of it, I hope. Get the cell? Well, let's not make this mistake again. Don't forget, you said reset list. I'm not resetting. But I probably would reset that if that happens again. But yes, I'm not resetting. I'm gonna keep that promise. Oh no, get up here. No! Wow! Don't do that. I've never actually had that happen there, but luckily I didn't take a hit. That's actually... I've never seen that happen where I don't take a hit there. I'm actually impressed that I didn't just die right there. I would not die, but take an extra hit. Oh, we'll see how Gondola turns out today. But I still love snowing. Nothing's gonna change that. Okay.
Hey, Gordy, I think we got visitors.
Alright.
Howdy, stranger.
Minus 31 seconds. It could be worse, so I'm actually surprised that I'm still ahead after that mistake. But luckily with the way I do the snowy route, it works its way out a little bit because I'm already going in that direction anyway, so I can just grab Flut and just go right back to that direction and finish my route. I think that that mistake would hurt more the other route if I were to die doing Jak with Jak there. No, I think it would be okay in both routes actually. It's unfortunate, but at least I got the yellow switch, so I don't have to go back down there again. It's worse if you fail trying to get the yellow switch, because then it's just, you have to go back down there, like, that's just bad. So, if something were to fail, I'm glad it was that aspect, instead of the actual yellow switch getting part. But, I mean, it's gonna happen, things are gonna mess up. But that just tells me I need to work on that, so I will go back to that. Okay, so I didn't check my orb, so I'll check after I get this third one. Hopefully I have enough. I think I should. I got a lot of orbs coming into this, so I'm pretty sure we should be good.
Precisely.
Most of the time they're mishaps with early game stuff that caused me to run out of orbs. Yeah, I'm more... Oh yeah, thank you, Roger. Yeah, I have more than enough. Yeah, I think I get too many orbs. Come on, please. There you go. Wow. Oh no. Oh, getting stuck on a rock. Oh dang, I had a lot then, huh?
You can gain my power.
I'm probably grabbing way too many. Like, I could probably save time not grabbing so many orbs. I literally think I probably could save tons of time not grabbing so many orbs somewhere in my route. I just don't want to ever have an incident. I've had a few incidents where I didn't have enough, and I'd rather not have that happen to me. So I've been trying to, like, overcompensate. And it's probably not the best thing to do. I'm thinking I might just run Hundo. I did run Hundo. Hundo is always going to be my favorite category. Okay, we're just going to do it this way. Not doing anything special here. Not now. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm sticking with this one for a bit, because it's really hard for me to fit Hundo runs in. It's really hard for me to fit Hundo runs in and do a lot of them, but I definitely want to do more Hundo again. Like, I will never give up on Hundo. I love it. But this has been a nice break from Hundo, and just having something so short where I feel like I can just stack a bunch of runs on each other. Oh, really? That must be how I recognize your name then. Maybe right next to each other or something on the boards, unless your name's different on there. I don't know. I could still not PB here though, so I need to try to be careful in Lava Tube. But I don't like to think of it that way, you know? But I appreciate you stopping by, and it's really cool to run into other runners. Are you trying to insult me, Gunduck? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, okay. But yeah, gotta come back and get that time back. I mean, you easily can. 11 seconds in Hundo is not too difficult. But I don't like to think of that way. Okay, we still have one eco, which is good. I feel comfortable with that, so I probably won't end up dying. Hopefully not. But I gotta focus really hard in here. I'm still not comfortable with Lava Tube. I've never isolated this. I really need to. There we go. That was actually a good oranges. Figure out the strat for that. Don't move to the left at all. I keep thinking I need to move to the left. I don't at all. I do not need to move to the left there. Woof! That one was bad. Just trying my hardest to make sure I can get in there. Hey, thank you, Mike, for the good luck. There's so many ways for me not to steal PB, so I'm gonna try my hardest not to mess up anything at this point, but I'm gonna give the pause buffer a shot on the cell. If it doesn't work, then I will go to the other one. But I got it actually first try. Ooh, I thought my game just crashed. Oh boy. Oh boy. Literally thought my game just crashed. I had a crash there. Same, but with no second R, you probably see my Discord occasionally. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I've seen you on there too. Your run was 5 years ago. Hopefully I didn't just punch off early right there. No, we're good. No, what am I doing? Why am I choking? What the heck was that? I did the wrong input first.
Ego won't protect you now.
For me, what's special about it is sometimes it's a common choke spot for me, Gunda. So basically what I'm trying to say is, I would grab that pause buffer. I would try to grab that cell and I would not be able to pause buffer for the life of me. It's almost like it's back at the beginning of me ever learning pause buffer. I just can't pause buffer no matter what I do. And that's really unfortunate for me. But it literally killed. What did it do? It made me PB for 2 seconds. Yeah, it's just a normal pause buffer, but you can do it in another way. Where there's 2 different ways you can do it. You can do a regular pause buffer, but you can also do a pause buffer where, I don't know how to describe it. Zoe's the one who showed me it, but I know a lot of other runners use it for Citadel cells. It's really useful for that, but for some reason, I never really learned it because I thought I wouldn't be able to do it. But I don't know how to describe it. If any of those other people are in here, like, you know the way you guys do the pause buffers in Citadel for the Citadel cells? What's the difference between it? I don't know how to describe it, but you guys do something different there that works really, that kind of works differently, but it's a lot faster than trying to rely on a pause buffer. So I think that's why you guys do it. Oh, if the HUD is up and you pause the game, it has to hide it first for it to pause. Yes, that one, basically.
I know it does exist.
They must not be allowed to get it.
White Eagle! That could be the stuff to chain me back! Or
Something like that.
might stop that robot.
Wow.
Stay fuzzy.
I never had it explained to me like that, though.
Choices. Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
you start holding
but
R2.
do it quickly
No,
before
no
I change
circle. You
my
start
mind.
holding R2, and then you wait, and then you hit start at the right time, and then you get it. Don't pause buffer this. Brain, don't pause buffer.
Congratulations.
Alright. Hey, thank you, Josh, for the bits. Appreciate it. Watch me pause buffer that, and then be like, oh frick. Hold on, I didn't miss anything, right? Okay, we're good. And thank you for the GG, Rozer, and thank you so much for stopping in on at a great time. I really appreciate that. And Gunduct and Mike Game Pro with the GGs. Hey, what's that emote? I thank you, Whip, for the bits, and Adam and Zoe.